Up+Adam.
Tractor systems are offline.
We are Beyond FM.
Beyond FM.
The future of broadcasting is here.
Up+Adam with Adam Montiel. It's community content from Concentrate. It's Up+Adam with Adam Montiel.
Some say life is where it begins. Straight to the stars is where it ends. Yes, some say life is just where it begins. Straight to the stars is where it ends. Only to start again.
Happy Monday, back at it. Thank you so much for being Up+Adam. My name is Adam Montiel. Monday, here we go. Beautiful week, beautiful day in SoCal. My goodness. Wow. Appreciate you and your indulgence. I had to take Friday off. I hosted the Paso Wine Gala on Thursday night. And my voice was just not, it was kind of shot for Friday. And so we'll talk to Robin Coleman today. 2 times in 1 week, we'll talk to her today and Friday. Today's show, though, really excited. This guy, you know who's going to love, my dad's going to love this episode. Coming up, we go deep, literally and figuratively. Dr. Zahi Hawass. He's the world's most iconic Egyptologist. He is the real-life inspiration for Indiana Jones. Let that sentence sink in. The real-life Indiana Jones, the guy that the movie was made after, is on the show today. It's ahead of the worldwide release of his new documentary called The Man with the Hat. Dr. Hawass joins me to talk about a life spent unlocking secrets from the sand and why he still believes the biggest discoveries in Egypt are yet to come. I mean, from crawling 60 feet underground into a sealed tomb just days ago to opening void chambers in the Great Pyramid live with Harrison Ford, if he has his way. This conversation travels through history, mystery, and even the human cost of protecting a civilization's legacy. What a chat. Stay with us. You don't want to miss this one. Just a couple minutes away, we'll talk to the one and only Dr. Zahi Hawass. So, wow, what a weekend. So today is Groundhog Day. I'm not sure we care what the groundhog does anymore, but we always still talk about it, right? It turns out he did see his shadow, which predicts 6 more weeks of winter. Winter, what is that when you live in SoCal and it looks like this? So again, I think it's kind of a novelty that we talk about every February 2nd, every Groundhog Day, but nonetheless, there you go. We got Restaurant Month behind us, but there are still some great stories that I can't wait to feature. Like tomorrow, we're going to talk to the owner of Shekamu Grill, Sina. Just an interesting dude, this Iranian guy. First of all, I want to talk to him about what's going on in his home country, but just, coming here, opening this restaurant, he's just got so much passion. This guy's really intense, one of a kind. I'm excited to get to know him and introduce you to him. So we'll do that tomorrow. Lots going on. I'm excited to get right into our show. Before that, I want to give a little shout out to our friends at Mr. Putters and Andy's Awesome Arcade. Look, there's an 18-hole mini golf course and a full-on classic arcade right in Atascadero, of course, on El Camino. Everything in Atascadero is on El Camino. Plenty of parking, a relaxed, family-friendly vibe. Mr. Putters and Andy's Awesome Arcade, run by genuinely good people. Best part, the arcade, it's one price. It's unlimited play. No feeding quarters until you burn your cash out, like I did back on that basketball game at Chuck E. Cheese growing up. Be like the oldest kid in Chuck E. Cheese. I'm like 17 playing that basketball game. What a loser. Mr. Putters and Andy's Awesome Arcade. They're in Atascadero. They've got monthly tournament nights, gemstone mining for the kids, party packages, and every Tuesday, $2 off putt-putt and arcade play from 2 to 8. Not bad. Check them out. No quarters required.
It's Up+Adam with Adam Montiel.
All right, today we're talking to not just a guest. We are opening a tomb. My guest, a living legend in the world of archaeology, known across the globe as the real-life Indiana Jones. I mean, this is the dude that the character was made after. Say what? He's the former Minister of Antiquities in Egypt, a Time Magazine 100 honoree, and the face of countless discoveries that have redefined how the modern world understands the ancient one. Now he's the subject of a new documentary. It's called The Man with the Hat, a film that takes us into the heart of his life's work and into places few have ever been allowed to see. From gold-covered mummies to the whispers of the Sphinx. I mean, this dude's done it all, or almost. We'll find out what's left. Joining us now on Up+Adam, the one and only Dr. Zahi Hawass. Man, thank you so much for being Up+Adam, Doctor.
Thank you, Adam, very much. I'm really happy talking to you.
Okay, so you have crawled, Doctor, climbed, uncovered more than anyone. But Egypt, as you know, is layered. Is there a specific passage, a chamber, or site that even you still haven't been able to access but always dream about?
You know, we found now two voids inside the Great Pyramid. One big void above the Grand Gallery. And the second is a corridor behind the main entrance of the pyramid. This year, we need to find out what's inside these voids. And if we know, we'll make it live. We'll reveal the secrets of the Great Pyramid live to the whole world. And I always say, if I do this live TV show, I would like Harrison Ford to be beside me when we show this to the world.
Have both Indiana Joneses right there. I love it.
Exactly.
You know,
exactly.
You've stood in tombs untouched for millennia, but even legends like you get surprised. What was the last discovery or even moment in the field that made you say, damn, like I can't even believe this, you know?
The last one is a shaft that I found 60 feet under the ground. And they put the workmen put me in a basket, and I went down 60 feet. I found a sealed door. I asked two workmen to come to open this sealed door. We found inside a big, huge, sealed sarcophagus since 4,300 years ago. And the two workmen began to open the lid. The lid was 5 tons weight. Two workmen were able to do that. The moment before I put my head with a flashlight is the most beautiful moment in my life because I don't know what's inside. But when I put my head with a flashlight, I found a mummy covered with gold. And this is unique. This is a surprise, a great discovery. And this happened just a few days ago.
Unbelievable. I want to talk about the senses, our 5 senses. What do these areas smell like? Is it dusty? Is it musky? Are there hears? What do you hear? Echoes? Does your voice echo in these areas?
Yes, it's dusty. There is no voice echo. It's a desert. And this desert, the Egyptian built pyramids and tombs and temples. But you can, when you go and you make a discovery, you can smell the sand. The sand smells with magic and a thrill. And this is why it's amazing when you are revealing secret of the sand. And finally, you are in front of a tomb or a statue. This really is magic that people can feel. And this is really what I brought to the public. I brought to the public the magic of archaeology because I had passion for Egyptology. And I was really happy to make documentaries with National Geographic, Discovery Channel, History Channel, and to make the public more interested in Egyptology. And this really is my goal. And I was happy when Jeff Roth contacted me to make a film about my life. Jeff followed me for 2 years, and he did make the record of major discoveries for me. Every discovery recorded in this film. And this is why I feel that this film is not about the life of Zahi Hawass. No, it is about Egyptology and the magic of ancient Egypt.
You've spent a lifetime guiding the world's lens toward ancient Egypt, illuminating kings, tombs, temples, but this time that camera, it is turned on you. What was it like being the subject of your own story in The Man with the Hat, watching your life unfold as the archaeologist, and not just as the archaeologist, but you yourself as the excavation?
You know, I was really happy when I saw this movie premiere in Newport Beach about 2 weeks ago. And I really could see from the public who came, they were really happy to see my voice over talking about these discoveries. And I could see how each discovery in Giza or Saqqara or the Valley of the Kings captured the hearts of people. People were watching with a thrill. And this really made me happy to see that The Man with the Hat is really going to be maybe one of the most important documentary in the field of Egyptology.
Yeah. You know, we watch the triumphs, the discoveries, documentaries, applause, but not everyone sees the toll, the weight of being the protector of an entire civilization's legacy. What has safeguarding Egypt's history cost you, Doctor, personally, whether in relationships, your health, or even peace?
You know, I really think that I am a man, you know, maybe I've been attacked by many people because many people think that I hide evidence to prove that pyramids built by lost civilization. Sometimes they insult me badly by emails. And I think when you become famous, you'll find people who can attack you without any reason. But I did learn one thing. In my career, I'm like the train. I go forward. I never look at what people attack me or not. And I will tell you a story. I found once in 2009 a magazine. It's a famous magazine writes about the star called New Yorker magazine. And they wrote 17 pages about me. Half people attacking me, half are talking nicely about me. And I was traveling with Omar Sharif, you know, the famous actor of Lawrence of Arabia. You know Omar Sharif, of course. Do you know Omar Sharif?
Yeah, Omar Sharif, yeah.
Then I was traveling with Omar Sharif.
Okay.
And he said, why are you upset? I said, because people are attacking me, Omar, in this magazine. He said, let me read the magazine. He did read the magazine and he came back to me to say, I hope that this magazine can write 100 pages attacking me because this is fame. And I did learn that I'm lying and go forward. I never look behind me. And this is why I think this has saved my life on a lot of things and gave me the time to work peacefully. I'm a man of peace. I never really fight people or hate people. And this really encouraged me to restore monuments, to make discoveries, to write books, to lecture everywhere. I was giving 33 lectures in 33 cities last summer in America and Canada. 2,500 people came to my lectures, and this really makes me happy.
You know, through your work, you've shut down myths, you've silenced conspiracies, defended truth. But Doctor, is there one idea, one lingering mystery that you just can't shake? What's the one theory, however wild and crazy, that you secretly believe might just be true?
It's not a theory. What really the mystery that I want to do is the discovery of the tomb of Imhotep. And Imhotep is the first person on earth who built a tomb of stone, a pyramid of stone, and the tomb of Queen Nefertiti. These are the two mysteries that I want to reveal, and I'm working to find them now.
What does the Sphinx say to you when you're alone with it? What kind of unspoken conversation exists between you and that stone?
I'm the only one who can talk to the Sphinx.
Yeah.
When the Sphinx was badly restored and a piece of stone fell from the Sphinx's shoulder, I looked at the Sphinx and the Sphinx spoke to me. He was crying. of what we do with him. But I stayed 10 years restoring the Sphinx. We took all the bare stones out. We put new stones. And we made a beautiful party to celebrate the restoration of the Sphinx. I looked at the Sphinx. I felt that the Sphinx was smiling. And what I want to say, that the Sphinx is not a rock. It's a living rock.
You know, it feels like you've only uncovered maybe 30% of what lies beneath the sand. And it's thrilling, but it's also it's terrifying. What do you think lies beneath that other 70%? And are we ready?
We still need to discover the tomb of Alexander the Great, the tomb of Cleopatra, Amenhotep I, Ramses VIII, Queens of Dynasty 18, many important things that still under the sand needs to be revealed.
Known as the real-life Indiana Jones, the hat, the swagger, the mystery, all of it. But icons also can cast shadows. I'm curious, what's the hardest part about being the man with the hat? And who are you when all the cameras are just turned off and you're just you?
I'm a very modest person. But really, what bothers me sometimes, when I see people are talking about aliens, build the pyramids, and all of this nonsense, because people has to understand that no one single evidence found at Giza to prove anything about lost civilization or aliens. All what we have to do, the pyramid was a national project of the whole nation. People have to understand.
Yeah.
The Egyptians who lived in Egypt in that time had to make the king as a god by building this pyramid for him.
A couple quick hits. Hat or headlamp? What do you like better?
Hat.
One pharaoh at your dinner table. Who would you sit and break bread with? Go.
Khufu.
Last time you got lost in a tomb, have you ever got lost in one of those?
I never. I know. No, one thing, I entered inside a pyramid, and it was live on Fox TV. And I tried to get out of the entrance. I couldn't. It took me 15 minutes. And this was the most dangerous thing I ever saved. Live TV at 4 in the morning Cairo time, to get out of the entrance, I couldn't. It was very narrow. I could get in easy, but getting out, I couldn't.
Who's the most underrated Egyptian queen?
Oh, of course, Queen Hatshepsut, Khufu's mother.
If you could open one tomb tomorrow, whose would it be?
Nefertiti.
Sandals or boots in the field for you, Doctor?
Boots.
All right. One word to describe standing alone inside the Great Pyramid. Just one word.
Silence and magic.
Doctor, this has been so much fun. Thank you so much for this conversation. We got all the links to the documentary. Look at all those awards behind you. How exciting it's been this. Thank you so much for your time. Appreciate you.
Thank you very much.
Some say life is where it begins. Straight to the stars is where it ends. Only to start again.
What an honor to spend a little time with Dr. Zahi Hawass, a man who's not just walked through history, he's dedicated his life to protecting it. From golden mummies, secret passages in the Great Pyramid, stories that kind of remind you that, like, the past isn't buried. It's still very much speaking. Thankfully, this dude's listening and doing his thing. To learn more about him, his lectures, his books, his excavations, or to watch this powerful new documentary, The Man with the Hat, you can go to zahihawass.com. All the links for you, for the movie, for him, even his Insta. It's got 250,000 people that follow him on Insta. This dude, damn. We've linked everything in the show notes, so check it out. All right. Odd to have her on a Monday, but I will take her 2 times a week. She is fantastic. Robin Coleman, she's my favorite part about finding forever homes for dogs, even cats. Robin, our conversation normally on Friday, from Friday. What is going on, Robin? Thank you so much for being up and Adam.
Good morning, Adam. How you doing? How was your week? Tell me everything.
Wonderful. It was busy.
I've been hearing this about, like, how to be more engaging or public speaking. Like, you're now not supposed to ask, like, how was your week or how was your weekend? You're supposed to be like, what was the best part of your week? So what was the best part of your week so far, Adam?
Well, yesterday I hosted the Paso Robles Wine Gala. That was huge. That was really awesome. That was a really, really special part of the week. In that same kind of vein, I've been hearing that one of the things, instead of like when you do small talk with people and asking someone like, hey, what do you do? Asking something like, hey, what have you been doing that's exciting you? Or what's been, and then you'll get
kind of taking it to the next level.
Yeah, you'll get way more thoughtful answers than just like, oh, what do you do? Oh, yeah, I'm in insurance or whatever it is.
Yeah, we are kind of programmed, to be like, hey, how was your weekend? And it's like we don't even listen for the answer almost.
I know.
So you have to just engage a little bit different. And my title is Community Engagement Manager. So I need to be able to engage.
I love that. Well, you are very good at it, but that was a very thoughtful take on it. Look at that. I love that. Good for you.
Okay. My questions usually revolve around cats and dogs, so I'm pretty good at that part.
Let's talk about Trace. This is a really, really cute dog.
Well, if you ask me what my favorite part of the week was, I have to say filming and recording. I usually get a bunch of videos for our pet of the week, and I get to spend a little extra time with them. And I would say the best part of my week was being able to hang out with her. So I feel like falling in love with her should be a very easy ask for somebody. We are talking about my girl, our pet of the week, Trace. She is 3 times the amount of love, personality, cuteness, cuddles, kisses. And, they say with cats, you are not supposed to fall for the belly rubs, Adam. I know you're not a cat person, but you probably have been taught, do never pet the cats on the belly. It's a trick. Well, with her, it's totally not a trick. She loves belly rubs. It's like her favorite thing. She just rolls over immediately, shows you her belly, which is a very intimate act for an animal. Their belly is the most vital organ. So when a cat or dog show you their belly and kind of roll over and offer that to you, they really are telling you that they trust you, they love you. And so we want to celebrate Trace. She's a lover. She's a sweet girl, great personality. She has doggy friends. She loves stuffy toys. Just really an overall good girl. She's about 8 months old. She's a little pitty mix, a little short, kind of stocky pitty mix, about 40-ish pounds. She's been with us for months. So this girl is growing up here at the shelter. She's got a great personality. You would never know it, but we have waived her adoption fee because we love her, but it's time for her to go. She needs her own home, her own person, her own life. And so we have taken care of her adoption fee. She is just a puppy. We would love to get her adopted this weekend. So check her out, her cute little video. And Adam, do you see that picture I sent you? It's basically like a little glamour shot that we did with her.
I'm looking at it right now.
She's like all dressed in her tutu. So she's a good sport. We could dress her up. I heard a little birdie told me that you used to take photos at a department store, like glamour shots. Is this true?
Yeah, I worked at both Kinder Photo and Sears Portrait Studio. So I did plenty of years.
We need to bring that back.
I know.
We need to bring that back.
Those were the days. Like you would have maybe just like a group of girls come into the mall or like a family of like 6 or like, and then it'd be it was old school. Like I'd bring down the backdrop with like the lasers.
Oh my God. I loved picking out the backdrop. Like it was so fun. I did it, we did not have a lot of money growing up. So that was fancy for us.
Oh,
and
for
I think
sure.
it was like $29.99 and you got 100 prints or something like that. It was crazy.
And if you were graduating,
we did it.
If you're graduating, they give you like the big numbers, like, like the 96, you have the big numbers that you lean on.
I love it. But I did it with my girlfriends. I did it with my sisters. But nowadays, I think people would just do it with their dogs and their dogs and their cats. Like that would be so popular if we could bring that back. But anyways, she is all dressed up. She is a good girl. She's up on Instagram and Facebook. You can check out her video where she is literally just wanting belly rubs the whole time. If you can't adopt Trace, you can help us by sharing that video, tagging your friends. It really does help us do more adoptions, which means we get to save more lives.
I love it. Robin Coleman, Woods Humane Society, woodshumane.org, the Pancake Breakfast, Sunday, February 8th. This looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah, so last week we did Coffee with the Cats, which was a huge success. Almost 300 people in 2 hours came through our little cat shelter in Atascadero. So if you miss Coffee with the Cats, you can still join us for Pancakes for the Pups. It's Super Bowl Sunday, February 8th from 8 to 11 at the Slow Grange Hall. We did so great last year. They're buying extra pancakes and bacon and coffee because they know people love Woods. So pancake breakfast, $10, supports Woods Humane Society and fills your belly before Super Bowl. So just always something going on in the community, an easy way to support Woods and saving lives. Come eat some pancakes for the pups at Woods.
I love it. Check out the links in the show notes. We got Robin Coleman. She is our favorite part about finding forever homes for dogs, even cats, the great work she does, and elevated the conversation today with that special chat. I love it. Robin, you do great work. I appreciate talking to you every week. Thank you for being Up and Adam.
Okay, Adam. See you next time.
It's Up and Adam with Adam Montiel.
All right, there she is, the one and only. Well, look, what a beautiful day. Getting warmer. Just gorgeous weather outside. Enjoy the day. Enjoy the beginning of your week, your Monday. Happy 80th birthday to my dad. We were down in Southern California over the weekend celebrating him. Got rear-ended on the way home on the freeway. Why? Because a homeless man thought it would be normal to just walk his drunk ass and his shopping cart in the number 1 lane, turns around, stops traffic, like gives the timeout sign, stopping traffic. Wild scenario. Everyone's slamming on their brakes on the freeway, like north of Refugio. Slams on their brakes. Everyone's swerving, braking hard. We broke hard, had to get out of the lane that we were in because it was just, everybody was just piling up. And then we come to a complete stop. Wow, that was close. Boom, hit from behind. So just a nutty situation over the weekend. That took a long time to get home. But down there, I mean, look, everyone's okay. Dogs are okay. Everyone's fine. This guy just starts running. He starts running. Everyone's yelling at him. The guy who hit me is pissed because he realized he hit someone. So now he's running after the guy, taking a shopping cart. It was just a wild situation. The guy's now on the south side of the freeway, running northbound. Again, this is not part of the freeway where there's no shoulders or anything. It's like north of Refugio. They're doing all kinds of construction there. Just a completely unhinged, intense situation. But, all in all, you just got to be glad you got insurance, you're all taken care of. Everyone's okay. But wild. Anyways, we were down there for my dad's 80th birthday, and it was fun. It was really, really fun to see him. And all my nieces and their husbands, they're all asking him, questions like, what was it like when, it was cool. It was really cool. So heart is full, but head is chaotic right now. I got to be honest. We got a fun week though ahead. I hope you do too. I hope you're looking forward to your week and you're keeping everything balanced and measured, because sometimes when things rock you a little bit, not a lot, but they rock you a little bit, things can tend to get a little bit like, Then I called the CHP afterwards. I said, what happened? Did you find him? Like, what? They found him. You know what they did? They gave him a ticket and gave him a ride. Like, what? So you could stop traffic on the freeway, drunk as shit, completely cause an accident, thousands of dollars worth of damage, leave the accident, so hit and run, and then get a ticket. Welcome to California. Good God. But look, everyone's okay. That's what you got to keep. And every time I get frustrated and I play it off in my head and we play it through, go, you know what? God is good. We were okay. We are okay. So, all right. I hope you have a wonderful day. Let's start this week good. Let's both you and I get through this week powerful, stronger than the way we got into it. Feeling good, feeling grateful. All right. Big shows this week. Thanks to Moonshiner Collective for original music on the show called Start Again. I appreciate them more than you know. There's a brand new episode of Where Wine Takes You, published at the end of last week, Friday, with our friends from, who was on it? I totally forgot now. This is cool. Kiami Wines. Had not met Aram of Kiami Wines, Armenian dude. Really cool history. Family raised, they did farming, but they did raisins. Very different than when you're growing raisins or grapes to make raisins versus grapes to make wine. Completely night and day. He's been around 20 years, so celebrating his 20th vintage. That's exciting. And then Dave and Antonia Carpenter. They own a winery called Ciento Cellars. And while our Aram has been around for 20 years, these guys have been around for like 20 months. They're just a couple years old, doing their thing. Super cool story, and meeting them was exciting as well. So the new episode of Where Wine Takes You, it is a great conversation, two very different paths. And that's always fun to see kind of where they go parallel, where they intersect, and where they're very unique. So wherever you're listening to this show, you can listen to that one, Where Wine Takes You, my podcast with Paso Wine, PasoWine.com. For the latest, also our friends Josh and Chiasa Clapper. They have a winery called Timbre Winery, Timbre. You can taste their world-class wines in the village of Arroyo Grande. Learn more, TimbreWinery.com, and I thank them enthusiastically for the Timbre Lobro Studios. Most importantly, I thank you for you. You're beautiful inside and out. You're obviously smart. You're connecting here, right? No, I'm joking, but I'm very grateful for you connecting here and being here. Also, telling a friend. And if you haven't yet, may I just politely encourage you to, especially if you're listening on Apple Podcasts, to go leave a review. Hit 5 stars and just write a few words. It would really make my day to see that this week. Please, thank you so much. And just, again, for connecting here, can't thank you enough. Till tomorrow, I'm Adam Montiel. Have a great day. Have a great beginning to your week. Thanks again for being Up and Adam.
Some say life is where it begins. Straight to the stars is where it ends. Only the stars